Hello viewers, I'm Advocate Kier Rawat. Today we're gonna talk about hearsay evidence. Hearsay evidence is known as सुनी हुई बातें और सुनी हुई बातों पे believe करना. So the word hearsay itself gives a clue that something which is not directly heard. So hearsay evidence may any information which a person gathers or collects from a person who has first knowledge of the fact or the information. Therefore, we can conclude that it is a second-hand information, not a direct information. The general rule is that hearsay evidence is not admissible in court, as Section 60 of the Indian Evidence Act states that oral evidence must be direct evidences. The person must directly hear, see, or sense the fact. So, I saw a woman running on a bloodied night. The information is itself seen by the witness. It is an admissible admission or admissible evidence. I heard from a watchman. Now this comes under the category of the hearsay evidence. This is not coming directly from the witness, but it is coming indirectly from the person. Now there are exceptions to the rule of hearsay evidences. It is said that hearsay evidence is no evidence. Direct evidence is more sensible and more reliable or acceptable in court of law. Now, what are the exceptions? Now, number one, res geste. Number two, admission, then confession, then dying declaration, and last one is the evidence given in former proceedings. Now, if I'll talk one by one, res geste. The rule of res geste means the facts which form part of the same transaction. This rule is given under Section 6 of the Indian Evidence Act. Now, admission. Admission is also an exception to the rule that says that hearsay evidence is no evidence. Now, confession. Confession means when a person admits his guilt. There is a difference between admission and confession. The only difference between admission and confession is the guilt part. Though in confession guilt is there, but in case of admission guilt is not there. So, confession means when a person admits his guilt. Confession has nowhere been defined in the Indian Evidence Act. As per Section 22, Section 30 of the Indian Evidence Act with a previous rating to the confession. Now, dying declaration. Dying declaration is given under Section 32 of the Indian Evidence Act. Talks about the statement of a person who cannot call a witness in court. It is a form of statement. The person who is on bed gives some statement. That statement comes under the category of dying declaration. Now, evidence given in former proceedings. If the person to be called as a witness dies or due to some other reason it is not liable to appear before the court, then the statement by such a person in a former or proceedings may used as a piece of evidence for providing the truth in subsequent proceedings. So this is all about hearsay evidence and its exceptions. Hope you are clear with the concept of hearsay evidence. If not, do let me know in the comment sections. I'll clear all your doubts regarding the hearsay evidence and its exceptions. Till then, take care of yourself. I'll see you guys super soon in my next video with some other good topic of law.